Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Om Sharashibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhya. Om Sadashiva-Samarambham Vyasa-Shankara-Madhyamam Asmadacharya-Paryantam Vande Guru-Paramparam. Om Vyasaya Vishnu-Rupaya Vyasa-Rupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahma-Nidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Yerime Guru-Purvam Vadavakya-Pramanataha Vyakyata Sarva-Vedantaha Nityam Pranatosmyaham. Spend 3 minutes for the japa. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Kapila Maharshaya Namaha. 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 Om Shri Patanjali 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 Maharshaya Namaha. Om Shri Vedavyasa Maharshaya Namaha. Shri Vedavyasa Maharshaya Namaha. Om 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 Shri Vedavyasa Maharshaya Namaha. So, saluting Kapila Maharshi, Hiranyagarbha, Vedavyasa, Patanjali ji, and all the acharyas of yoga and Vedanta. We are taking the help of Sadashiva Brahmendra Vrutthi to understand the Patanjali Yoga Darshana, of which some of the introduction we have given in the last few days. The Yoga Darshana is the sadhana, jnanam, eternally there, given by the Kapila Muni and all. Then we talked about various Upanishads, etc., where the yoga is so exhaustively taught by the gurus to disciples. Therefore, we understood Yoga Darshanam also is a means for moksha independently. And when we club it with our Vedanta, it becomes more beautiful sadhana for us for Siddhi. Then we discussed one day we have to do as per Vedanta the Vyatireka sadhana as well as Anvaya. Anvaya sadhana is Aham Brahmasmi, Vicharana done more and more. In the Vyatireka sadhana, we have to reject the upadhis. A powerful way of rejecting upadhis just by remembering or remaining a sakshi. But is it easy to become sakshi? No, why? These upadhis are so strongly identified by us. Mani nayata chodne ko. Therefore, to achieve the Vyatireka sadhana of conquering and giving up the upadhi comes the help of this Patanjali Yoga Darshana. So Patanjali Yoga Darshanam emphasizes on the Vyatireka sadhana for Vedanta. And the Sankhya and Vedanta talk more about the Anvaya sadhana. And Anvaya Vyatireka Abhyam, through these two only, Yatsya Sarvatra Sarvada, that self which is always there, one can realize it, get liberated. There is no doubt about it. Therefore, in one or two places, even if there is some difference of opinion, Yet, majority important things are agreed by Yoga and Vedanta. There is no harm in using the Yoga sadhana for the Vedantic realization. Without even little of the Yoga, also through Vedantic Shravana Manana Nididhyasanam, one can reach to Brahmanubhuti. Clear? At the same time, yoga can immensely help various sadhakas, especially those chittas or the minds and the karanas are so impure. Systematically making us understand chitta and all the intricacies in it, how to purify and transcend it. Everything yoga shastra tells us. Therefore, we should find interest for this also and study it helps us in our unfoldment. So that also Visa. Then we started taking up the Prathama Pada. As we said, the four Pada for it, like in Mandukya also, four Prakaranas are there, four Padas are there. Brahma Sutra भी four Prakaran है. Adhikaran बोलते हैं उसको. Pada and Adhikaranam. Here also four. Samadhi Pada, Sadhana Pada, Vibhuti Pada and Kaivalya Pada. And in each of the Pada, Chitta is explained, Chitta Vritti Nirodha is explained. Then परमात्मा के बारे में डिस्कशन भी है एवरी पाद में मोक्ष का भी डिस्कशन होता है इन ईच ऑफ द पाद at their own level they talk moksha one moksha is one but at each pada level in one angle the moksha is explained moksha is used or the thing uh, mentioned in yoga sutras by the word kaivalya. The Kaivalya Prapti is given in the first, second, third for all the four padas. But in the first pada, this is how the Kaivalya defined. Second Istara, third Istara, fourth Istara, they give. And all that we are slowly going to see. Thoda thoda hi. Not everything too much. Okay, little, little. So the Prakriti, Niruddha or Niyantrana or transcending sadhana or Vyatireka sadhana, for that the Yoga Sutras help us. The knowledge and practice of yoga helps us. And yoga is very, very essential for easier and quicker, doubtless, evolution toward the truth and liberation. Now, yesterday, day before, we started seeing slowly our guidance of our Yoga Sudhakara, our great Sadashivendra Swami guiding us. So, first one we saw. What are the first sutras? What is the first sutra? Om Atha Yoganushāsanam. Om Atha Yoganushāsanam. Om Atha Yoganushāsanam. Om is not there in the sutra, we have added. Om will come at the sadhana time में ईश्वर का प्रदान के टाइम आएगा तो इसलिए शुरू में नहीं किया but is our tradition you and me without Om we don't start therefore we said Om but otherwise what is the first sutram Atha Yoganushāsanam. So, Atha is Mangalavachakaha, Atha is Arambha Suchanarthaha, Atha also says the qualification. Okay, so Mangalavachana, Idanim, and also qualification telling what is Atha. Then Yoga is what? Yuja is the word from where the Yoga came. And Yuja Dhatu has got the meaning Samadhi. Like Bhuja Bhoga, Ruja Roga. So to Yuja Yoga. भुज धातु से भोग आया सो रुज धातु से रोग आया रोग मीन डिसीज सो टू युज इज धातु फ्रॉम वेयर द योग वर्ड केम धातु इज युज फ्रॉम देयर द डिक्लिनेशन इज योग मीनिंग ऑफ धातु इज व्हाट समाधौ सो द योग दर्शन योग सूत्रास योग साधना इज टेलिंग अस द अचीवमेंट ऑफ समाधि धी को समावस्था में लाना then that which is beyond the thing is experienced. So he explained to us, up to this point we saw yesterday, the samadhi that is achieved through yoga is of two types, samprajnata, asamprajnata. In the samprajnata, the difference is still maintained. In asamprajnata, we become one with the truth. The samprajnata samadhi, for you and I have to understand in the Vedantic language, in Drushya Viveka, we saw it as Drushya, what are they? Shabdanuvidha, Drushyanuvidha, Sa Vikalpa Samadhi is called Samprajnata Samadhi. And there, the Nirvikalpa Samadhi said no, that's called Asamprajnata Samadhi. So that way it will help us. Drushyanavidya, Shabdanavidya, Savikalpa Samadhi, Sampragnata here, there, Nirvikalpa Samadhi is called as Asampragnata. Word used here is this one, word used there is that one, the meaning is same. Okay. So, Chitta Vritti Nirodha through yoga achieved for the Sampragnata Samadhi. Then Asampragnata Yoga, it happens apne aap hi, like Nirvikalpa Samadhi. When we maintain the Savikalpa Samadhi for a long time, we enter into, we studied at the Krishna level for Telugu people specially. So, yesterday it is said, Ki Tatra Samadhi Dvividaha. I am chanting the Sadashiva Brahmendra's Vritti for the Yoga Sutras. Only direct सूत्र पढ़ो तो समझ में नहीं आता, तो we need the bhashyam, we need the vritti, vartika, tika. I didn't get my Vyasa book, therefore I have not started it. Once I get it from the Vyasa bhashya only, we will explain with taking any of the vritti. उसके बाद योग वृत्ति, आप किसी का भी वृत्ति ले लो, बाद में हमको समझ में आता है. We will explain it, but first the book should come of Vyasa Bhagavan, and every of these Mahatmas have followed Vyasa only, so nothing to worry. This study itself gives the completeness of understanding. So, yoga chitta, atha yoga anushasanam. Yoga means samadhi. Samadhi has two types, so sampragnata, asampragnata cha iti. Now, this be attentive, very important thought comes. These sampragnata, sampragnata samadhis are sacha chittasya dharmaha. Today we are listening a very, very important thought. Thought that free from vrittis or absolutely, what do you say, stable vritti is the nature of every mind. Having vrittis is not the nature of mind. This is a new thought we learn here now. Like having waves is not the nature of water. Water's nature is waveless only. Because of that only we see no wave remains permanent. Is it not? If the wave is nature of the water, wave should not dissolve, no? Same way, if the vrittis of the chitta are natural to chitta, no vritti should go away. But tell me, which is the vritti stably, permanently stayed in our chitta? कोई भी वृत्ति लगातार रुका क्या? रुक नहीं रहा मधुबन. What is the science का law है? Everything tends to go into its own original status. Is it not? So if the vrittis, the chitta is leaving every moment, means what? The natural state of the chitta is vritti rahityam only. But because of habits or vasanas instigated in the chitta for a million lives to live only through vritti, the chitta is having the vritti. The trick we have to understand. That is why sahacha sittasya dharmaha. ये चित्त का धर्म है समाधि. Naturally, by its nature, chitta is without vritti only. It's just like by nature we are the Atma, we are not Jiva. But because of the ignorance of the Atma, the Jiva Bhava is projected. Is it not? In the same way, because of the many lives of propelling, when did it start? We don't know. Many lives of propelling of habits, the vrittis are always in chitta. That is how we have the state of vrittis in chitta. Our total laya of the vrittis called as sleep. सो एकाग्र चित्ता और वृत्ति रहित चित्र ऐसा भी होता है, हमको ख्याल ही नहीं उसका. Either you have to go on having thoughts or go to sleep. These are only two things we know. But there are other things also. Without sleeping, you can have the chitta awakened. In chitta, there are no vrittis. That is why chitta vritti nirodh samadhi hai. Chitta ka nahi hai. Vritti rahita chitta is Paramatma only. That is our goal. Okay? So what is the point just now conveyed? Being in samadhi is the dharma of the chitta. But it is disturbed. Now we are at the different stage. We have to reach back. Now the thing is what? कि चित्त का अभी एक्सप्लेनेशन हो रहा है. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. चित्ता मना बुद्धि सबको मिलाकर अंतःकरण कहते हैं. इन योगा द वर्ड यूज्ड इज चित्त. सो द मोमेंट चित्ता इज सेड, other than senses, when we close the eyes, not entered the sleep. Whatever the mental zone is there, that is called as chitta. ऐसे इस बात को permanently अपने अंदर रखना. Now he says this chitta of us, whose actual natural sthiti is samadhi without any vritti, but right now for our sadhana when we have to do on the chitta, you have to understand chitta. Here he says chitta is of 5 bhumis. Pancha bhaumika is the everybody's chitta. Chitta is by in general more or less in the pancha bhumi. Everyone will have one or the other bhumika, one time or the other. Uh, बट ऑल बीइंग्स हैव वन आर द अदर भूमिकास. एक ही पे सब नहीं हो सकते हैं, और हो भी सकते हैं, या एक एक बंदे का अलग अलग टाइम में अलग अलग होता है. सो माई चित्ता हैज गॉट 5 बेसिस. भूमि इट इज कॉल्ड एज 5 एक्सप्रेशंस, 5 वेज ऑफ इट्स स्टैंडर्ड एग्जिस्टेंस. भूमि कहते हैं उसको. सो वी आर स्टडिंग हियर नाउ इट इज चित्तम ही चित्त त्रिगुणात्मकत्वात्. Because it came from Maya, Maya is Trigunaatmaka, therefore Chitta भी त्रिगुणात्मक है होने के कारण पंचभूमि उपेतम. It has got पंचभूमि possibilities. Bhumi means its natural state of being right now. Final natural state is Gunatita Sthiti. But right now, it has its own natural state. 5 are the natural states called as Bhumikas. Names are given first now. Bhumaya cha. Both important topic है यहाँ. भूमयः च. What are the pancha bhumikas? Kshiptam. You can all by heart these words. Kshiptam, Moodham, Vikshiptam, Ekagram, Niruddham. So any given moment of time, our chitta is any of these 5 modes. 99.9%. First 3 modes only. Other 2 are very rare. In fact, those 2 modes are the ones which take us to the sampragnata, sampragnata samadhi, followed by the atmanubhuti. So we have to reach to that. But we are now in the earlier 3 bhumikas. Therefore, entire sadhana is what? To shift our chitta from the first 3 bhumikas, take it to the 4th and 5th bhumika, and in that bhumika only, we do the total nirodha of the vritti. We enter into sampragnata, sampragnata samadhis called as knowing the self. Now, what are each of these bhumikas? It is explained here ki tatra, among these 5 states of mind, 5 natural habituations of the mind, habitations of the mind. One type of mind or chitta is what? Ki tatra rajasa. When it is too much overpowered by the rajoguna, vishayeshu kshipyamanam. From the moment get up till sleep, that chitta which is thrown into the objects only of the world because of terrible, unstoppable rajoguna, that is called as kshipta chitta. So, जब चित्त का भूमिका क्षिप्तता है, that chitta is called as kshipta chitta. Chitta is one, its bhumi is this, therefore that chitta is called as this. So, जिस चित्त का भूमि क्षिप्तता है, वो चित्त क्षिप्त चित्त है. Kshipta means too much of rajoguna, therefore that chitta is entertaining only the thoughts of the world. Kshiptam, visheshu kshiptam. It is thrown into the vishayas. Hundreds of thoughts about the worldly things, gurgling so much that we are not even aware that the chitta is there, thoughts are there. We are lost in that. ये एक क्षिप्त भूमि है. Thrown into the objects and identifying that chitta and vritti, we are also into object like a mad crack. There is no pausing, there is no trying to understand. यार ये मन है, इसमें वृत्तियां हो रहे हैं. कुछ नहीं है, वृत्तियां हो रहे हैं, उनके साथ तादात्म्य. So kshipta bhumi is understood where the chitta is thrown into the objects of the world continuously, unstoppably is called. That's because of rajoguna. Tatra rajasa visheshu kshipyamanam kshiptam. Okay. Now second one is called moodha bhumika. What is that? Tamasa nidra alasyadi vrittimat moodham. The moodha bhumika of the chitta possibly is what? Ki tamasa nidra alasyadi vrittimat. Because of the influence of tamaguna, this chitta is in nidra only, all the time nidra, nidra. मौका मिले सो जाए, मौका मिले सो जाए. और कोई जबरदस्ती उठाते हैं तो आलस्य, उठेगा नहीं कुर्सी से या पलंग से, उठेगा भी वॉशरूम नहीं जाएगा, दांत नहीं धोएगा. he is in such a mood that he is either fully sleepy, or even if wake up, he never does dynamically, actively anything. That type of chitta is called mood chitta. अपन के बारे में बोल रहे he is not sometimes whole day we don't feel like getting up only. सोते रहो भाई, जबरदस्ती भी उठे ना आप वहां से हिलते नहीं. इट्स कॉल्ड आलस्य. आलस्य मीन्स लेजीनेस, पोस्टपोन, प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन. So this alasya yukta, nidra yukta chitta is called as क्षिप्त चित्त, sorry मूढ़ चित्त. So चित्त में ये भूमिका जब होती है वो चित्त को मूढ़ चित्त कहते हैं. Therefore मूढ़मते, when Bhagavan says this fellow is in nidra, he is not listening what Guru says, that bhaja govind karo, govind bhaj karo. In 3 time बोला, फिर भी इस गधे ने नहीं सुना. Then he said, hey मूढ़मते, immediately became alert. When Arjuna was almost in coma, Krishna said, Klaibyam asmagaha. The moment Klaibyam said, Arjuna shook up and got up little bit. In the same way, hey Mudamate, Bhagavan ne डांट दी तो थोड़ा disciple जागृत हो गया वहां. So, two bhumikas we saw, Kshipta and Mudha. Now, what is third one? Vikshipta bhumika. Ki Ishat Rajas Tamaha Samsprushtena. Touched by little of Rajas, distraction, tamas, nidra, but not fully overpowered by them, but sattvena, the chitta when it got sattva guna, not 100% sattva guna, sattva touched by both rajas and tamas. Because of this, what is happening? Kada chitka dhyana yukta taya. कभी कभी वो बाय मिस्टेक ध्यान भी कर लेता है, बट ज्यादा टाइम नहीं. अगेन इट गोज बैक टू क्षिप्त्वात् विशिष्टम विक्षिप्तम. इट गोज बैक इनटू द वर्ल्ड. Again you bring it and it stays for some time. Again it goes back. Again we bring it, it stays, it goes back. It is not fully into Kshipta and Muda Bhumika, that it is fully into the worldly objects and also into the Nidra. But it is being brought for your Dhyana. Dhyana means attention. Focus on whatever you want to do. So that Chitta, at which time little Sattva Guna is there, touched by little Rajas and Tamas, because of Sattva Guna, it is in your control to focus it with dhyana on whatever the work you chosen. Here our dhyana is Atma Tattva. But then it is not staying, it is again and again going back. This is better than the Kshipta. Kshipta to पूरे दुनिया में फंसा है. Vikshipta में we are aware of it, we are trying to bring it, that's called Sattva Guna, but still the touch of Rajas Tamas is there. Therefore again it is pulled back into the world. This is called a Vikshipta Chitta, better than the Kshipta, but not the ultimate. And all of us are at this stage more and more. But even this also is not sufficient for sadhana. For sadhana, we need Ekagra and Niruddha Chitta Bhumika. What are they? Let us tomorrow come and study them. Only this much enough every day, 20-30 minutes, because we are doing our Upanishad Vidya also. So today, what is the idea? Atha Yoga Anushasanam. योग का आपका अनुशासन शिक्षण दिया जा रहा है. In that yoga is yuja is samadhi. Samadhi is 2 types. That samadhi is the basic nature of the vritti chitta. But right now it is lost. Having talked the topic, he is talking new topic. That chitta is of different stages because of its bhumi. Among that, the 3 bhumikas of Kshipta, Muda, Vikshipta we explained. Ekagra Niruddha will say, thereafter the explanation was of such chitta, which is of the first 3 bhumikas, cannot be helpful for you to achieve the samadhi called as Atmanubhuti. What is to be done then? You have to develop your chitta into Ekagra Niruddha. That is why yoga chitta vritti nirodha. The need of yoga for doing the nirodha of the vritti of chitta. Therefore, you will inner obstructs have gone away. You can apprehend the self as it is. Not only inside, closing the eyes and meditation, even outside also when you look at the world, if the chitta vritti nirodha ho chuka hai, you will see only Paramatma everywhere. Tada drashtu swarupe avasthanam. That we are going to study. We have not touched that one. We are only in the Atha Yoga Anushasanam Prathama Vritti or Sutra is being explained. The yoga is yuja, yuja is samadhi, samadhi chitta ka dharma hai. But right now it is disturbed. That chitta has got 5 bhumikas, 3 are destructive, 2 are constructive. So to bring the chitta to the later 2 constructive methods is the entire yoga sadhana is start. And when through yoga sadhana, chitta ko ekagriya niruddha bhumika mein laate hain, then the chitta spandana, all of them stop. First you get sampragnata samadhi, then you say get asampragnata samadhi, then you discover your own self. Every one of these will be made clear as we go through the sutras one by one. Clear? Let us see the subject tomorrow little more. Om Shanti. 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 Om Sri Patanjali Maharshaye Namaha. I would like to do this text in this way only slowly. Let it take 2 mahina, 3 mahina, 4 mahina. Let there be a satisfaction. That Yoga Sutra ko hum भाष्य समेत अध्ययन करने का, like Upanishads. With Bhashya we are studying, how great joy it is of studying itself. And depending on our own inclinations, purities, how much we are inspired to do sadhana and get moksha, it is too subjective. Everyone should feel to themselves, like I should feel. इतना मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ फिर भी मेरा अंतःकरण में ध्यान आदि नहीं हो रहा है, क्यों नहीं हो रहा है, क्या करूँ उसके लिए, भगवान की कृपा भी मांगू, मैं भी कुछ करूँ. All that depends on me. Without doing all that also, only as a speaker I can continue, just like you as a listener. Neither I can command you, why you are only listening, do meditation and realize, nor you can command me. But it is subjective. That guarantee we can't give. But we are studying Upanishad with Bhashyam. Here also, same way we will enjoy our this study. Thank you.